Let us cook. Hey, let us cook. What? Let us cook. Hey. Okay, anyway, I don't know why I got that little song in my head. Let me know if y'all can hear me down in the chat. Cause we here to cook. We here to cook. We here to cook. Let me know if y'all can hear me down in the chat, okay? Because we gonna have us a good show this morning. Do you hear me? Okay. We're gonna have us a good show this morning because I got some things I wants to say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all, I'm on my second cup of coffee. So just you probably like, Chef, why this early? Why, Chef? Well, I'm on my second cup of coffee because I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning working. Okay, period. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, so please, as you guys come on up in here first, please hit that like button as y'all come on up in the room. Okay, hit that like button. All right, period. Boom. Okay, so as y'all can see, I solely want to talk about Carlicia. Okay, happy Sunday, Raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, listen. We're gonna talk about Carlicia deleting or removing or putting on private, unlisted, whatever it is, yesterday's breakdown of Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville by So Gucci and Maurice. Okay. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Please, y'all, I respectfully, I have not covered the Maurice case, lawsuit stuff, so I don't care nothing about that. I mean, it's not that I don't care about it. I'm just basically saying I don't put it in the chat because yeah, just don't. We just gonna solely talk about what we're gonna talk about today, and that's that. Okay, all that other stuff, I don't speak on it here. So we're gonna keep going with it. Okay, respectfully. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get into some things. Now, I do have a couple of rules. Please, if you do not see any CCs in this chat, please do not mention them. Please do not mention not net. I don't mention them. Okay. All right. Good morning, Miss Lori. Good morning, Seeing Red. Mr. Larry, what's going on? I appreciate you, my brother. Have enjoyed your Tuesday as well. Diana, what's going on, boo? Pamela, how you doing? Faith, what's going on? Laquanda, what it do? What it do? Snatched by Diego, what's going on? Yes, I know you bald headed, but I speak nothing positive for your edges if you don't hit the like button. But he said he liked this, so okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna start attacking your beard. What's going on, Be Innocent Instigator? Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Ring Bass. Good morning, Ham Sandwich. I see we got Black and Seafood Black and Miles in the building. Seafood Black and Miles. What it do? What it do? Good morning, Ty. Good morning, Tanisha. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, Baby Peaches 1960. Good morning, Fly Girl Speaks. What happened to the wooden leg? Huh? What happened to the wooden leg? Mama B, good morning. It's Cookie though. Good morning. Good morning. Mama B's, good morning. Felicia, good morning. Natty is up in the building. Good morning. Let's see what's up in here. Miss Shan is up in here. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Miss Crooks is in the house. Miss Crooks is in the house. Good morning. Lee is in the house. Big Queen she is in the house. I see you, Miss Angie B. Miss Lika B, thank you so much for being here. J28T, good morning. Thank you for being here. I know you look like you was talking some shit though. Good morning, Cam. Look like you talking some mess around there. What it look like to me. Hey, Simply Beautiful. Hey, Sweet Essence. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ash. Good morning, Moose Nooks. Shout out to Moose Nooks. Miss Brooks, I see you. Let's see who else up in here. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am on like 10, and it was baby, it's this coffee. I I hit the this morning, I hit the bowls on the coffee machine. Okay. I needed some bold coffee, some strong coffee this morning. Okay. Um, Miss Tracy, she said, I've been waiting on you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wordsmith, I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay, so listen. Last night, I wasn't interested once I saw. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'm gonna keep it all the way with that while with y'all. So last night, once I saw that Carlos King was going live with so Gucci and Maurice, right? I put it in my Patreon and I said, y'all, oh, this about to be the most boring shit ever, is what I said. I did. I said it was gonna be boring. I mean, it still was boring. It still was boring. Okay. What I saw was boring. Because literally all I saw in the chat consistently was folks coming for mail and having so much to say and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it was the same old stuff. That's why I just don't be interested in looking at the chat, watching the chat, just seeing anything. I don't be interested. Okay. So Gucci, boring. Maurice, boring. Okay. Boring. All right. They're boring. Just how I feel, right? To a man that chooses to sleep at his business and don't go home to his wife 4 o'clock, you can't say shit to me. And I mean nothing. Okay. Nothing. There were people defending Mel, but there was also people swinging in you know, the male haters. They're gonna always be around. They're gonna always be around. And I also peep what Carlos be doing, because Carlos absolutely will say something. He'll want to pivot a conversation, and he knows exactly what them people gonna do in that chat. He knows exactly what they're gonna do. So of course there was some millimeters and some people around there that was, you know, clapping back. You know, that be what it is. It's normal. It's every Monday banter, right? It's normal. We're used to it, or at least we should be. Carlos is always watching that chat. Let's be clear. Carlos is always watching that chat. Always. Even on his premiere interviews, he's watching that chat. Absolutely. Hell yeah, he's watching that chat. Okay, so let's get into a couple of things. So you guys remember I did this video about a week and a half ago, right? Where Carlos has this thing where he says if anyone has a problem with him, they have his number. Okay, they have his number. I was kind of shocked that he didn't say that to Soguchi yesterday. Oh, you got my number. Why you didn't call? But we're going to talk about his gaslighting ways. And again, I know how to separate the two. So we're going to get into it. Okay. But I just wanted to refresh our memory when I did this video. Now, this is just 6 women that he has, or that has called him out. Okay. There's 6 women that have called him out. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's absolutely more. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sweet Essence. He stay watching that chat, and he know good and well. Let me tell y'all something. Even when the conversation don't be nothing pertaining to Love and Marriage Huntsville, the people in the chat are going to make it about Melody. They're going to make it about Melody. I have been over there twice when nothing has absolutely nothing to do with Mel. And they will turn that whole chat into a bash Mel because you feel some type of way. We're not even talking about Mel. That Miss Lawrence interview was nothing but I couldn't even learn about Miss Lawrence. I had to go back and watch the interview. I couldn't learn anything about Miss Lawrence because they made the entire chat about Mel. For the what? They always doing that. And that just irritates the hell out of me. You can't even enjoy stuff because you quite naturally, and I stop arguing back and forth with people because then folks will report you and do all other kind of stupid stuff. But for me, it'd be like, girl, let me just get out these people chat because I gotta remember that this is not my chat, and I be wanting to cuss y'all out. Speaking of something, hold on before I get into this tea. Hold up. Let me tell y'all what happened on Instagram yesterday. Now, y'all know about that lady that I told y'all that told me to go take my HIV medication, and I told her to go clean her puss. Yeah, you're gonna tell me to go take my HIV medication. I'm telling you, go clean your puss. Okay, okay. So listen. One thing I cannot stand is I can't stand that now, hoe, nigga, whatever you want to be. I can't stand when y'all have y'all mentions off. Turn them mugs on, because I feel like if you're gonna call me, you need to know that I'm talking directly to you, sis, bruh, whoever you are. Okay. So let me tell y'all, yesterday, this ain't got nothing to do with Love Mayor Transfer specifically, but I just gotta get this out of my chest. So yesterday, I was over there on Instagram, minding my business. And y'all, I think some of y'all, if you follow the blogs on Instagram, y'all saw that Tokyo Tony was out feeding the homeless for Thanksgiving, right? Or it was either the day before Thanksgiving Day, or the day after, something like that, right? But she was talking to the people real nasty, like she was just real nasty with it, right? So what's one of them Kardashian sisters had something to say about it, because they were saying that, you know, feeding the homeless to get a pat on the back is insane. And I actually agree with her. And I don't agree with them Kardashians often at all, but I agree with her on that piece, right? But I also, what I said in the comments was, I said maybe if Tokyo Tony spoke to these folk better, then it would have come off better. It would have come off more as if you were really trying to help and it came from the heart, right? So this girl decides to get in the comments and she says, well, Mr. Sir, or Mr. Chef Down, when was the last time you went to go feed the homeless? And so my response back to her was, originally, let me just tell y'all, my response back was, bitch, I don't know you. You don't come over here questioning me. I don't know you. You don't know me. Okay. So then she comes back, and I swear to God, y'all think y'all be eating the girls up, the gay men up by saying, oh, go ask your nigga, or go ask this, or go ask that. Girl, I asked you a question. Since you wanted to ask me when was the last time I fed the homeless, bitch, when was the last time you fed the homeless? Instead of running your damn duck flappers on this internet. Okay. Again, a bunch of people on the internet that can dish it but can't never take it. Y'all know this broad reported my page, reported my comment. Okay. And so I can't go live on Instagram for it say 30 days. I can't go live on Instagram because a trap came for me first. And then when I respond, you got a problem. If you mind your mother business, you don't have to worry about me commentating. You don't have to worry about me coming back. Mind your business. I won't talk to you, sis. I don't know you. Then she got to talking about looks, and I got my page private because I don't live through the internet. Oh, yeah, you do. Because if you comment on somebody's stuff that ain't even talking to you, I ain't even talking to you. So yeah, you do, ho. And let me just say this too. Go find you somebody else to damn play with. So again, here we go with a bunch of ooh, which I really want to call y'all. I can't call y'all because YouTube be done demonetize my video. But it don't make no sense that all y'all do is y'all can't never stand 10 toes down, and what you say you always want to report. You scary bitches and hoes, stay away from me. And I said what I said. I get sick of y'all. Y'all swear y'all can come at people with all kind of stuff, but then you don't want nobody to read you back. Oh, time is up. Time is up, baby. Grace time is up. You come for me, I'm tearing your ass up. Period. Cowards. You got so much to say, then you're gonna report somebody. Girl, please. Anyway, I just be finding these people on this internet to be a bunch of scary hoes. That's what I see. I don't understand. Then oh my gosh, you went so low. No, I ain't go low enough. Anyway, I just had to get that out of my chest. I don't either, LaQuanda, because I won't bother that lady. I was over there commenting, and I think that that's solely the truth. I said what I said. If Tokyo Tony was talking to them people better, what her good deed would have been received better. Period. That's just what that is. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. What you gonna do? Pop me about it? All right. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so yesterday, all right, which the video is no longer up because Carlisha took it down. I'm sure he's editing it, and if he's not editing it, I don't know what he's doing to it. Okay, but yesterday, as you can see on the screen, I'm gonna remove Sweet Essence comment real quick. Yeah, Tracy, I don't do scary hoes. I don't like people who sit up on the internet and got so much shit to say behind a damn camera. That's why I don't give a lot of people a lot of energy. You don't you like go find you somebody else to play with. Go play with your damn grandkids because a lot of y'all be of age, honey. And I said what I said. Now get on back into this. So the video is no longer there. Okay, the video is no longer there. It was So Gucci, Maurice, and Dustin. Okay, and the video is no longer there. But as you guys can see, I took a screenshot because I told y'all, I told my patrons, I said this shit finna be boring. Okay, I didn't say anything. Chef. No. Your comment was up on the screen, and I was saying let me remove the comment so that the people can see Carlos's thumbnail thing. No. You didn't say nothing. I was just saying that I had your comment on there when you were speaking. So Carlos's this is Carlos's thumbnail. Okay, it's missing. It's gone. It's gone. So let me read to y'all the post I made last night because it got a lot of people's attention, y'all. So I said, Carlos, this is why people feel like you're not a good person. Why put the video on private? Akeisha called out Carlos King a couple of weeks ago, not only about the opening of Bell Collective, but she also called out Carlos because Akeisha said that once the altercation happened between Selena and So Gucci, Akeisha FaceTimed Carlos and said that Akeisha said that Carlos said that Selena could never be a Bell. Okay. I don't really believe Akeisha is lying there. And I'm going to tell you why I don't believe Akeisha was lying there. Okay. Carlos always gets super defensive when people bring up stuff like this. He gets really defensive. If y'all notice that, he gets really defensive. He got defensive with Akeisha. He got defensive with So Gucci last night. He gets defensive when anyone checks him about his show. He got defensive when Heavenly and Marquez said that there were bad edits. He got defensive. He stays getting defensive when people call him out for the things that he does. He gets defensive. And the truth be the truth, though. Okay. So I then went on to say that So Gucci called him out last night about not being protected. Instead of him handling it with care, he chose to throw it back up, saying that she needs to take accountability. Did she need to take accountability? Yes, but that wasn't the way that he, as an executive producer, should have handled that. This is your show. You should not have handled it that way. By then throwing up to her, oh, you knew Selena was going to be on the show. Or you knew Selena this. You knew this. That does not negate and take away the fact that, Carlos, you were trying to bring Selena on the show to be damn messy because allegedly, you tried everything you could to get Selena to be at that reunion last season, but you couldn't because the order was fresh. The order was fresh. But here's the thing that I have to say about Soguchi, and I'm not even really a fan of Soguchi, right? Soguchi is trying to fix the relationship with Selena. Regardless of how y'all want to feel about her, it's JJ that is persuading her not to talk to or not to have a conversation with Selena. It's JJ. And this is why I said in my review, JJ is a weak ass man, in my opinion. JJ is a weak man. And I've said it over and over and over and over again, because there's absolutely no reason as a man why you haven't stood up. I mean, we've seen it on camera. So Gucci keeps saying she wants to, I'll have a conversation with Selena. I want to have a conversation with Selena. But this, God darn it, man, God darn it, is sitting in the background with these little kid ponytails with these barrettes on the end of them. Little doodoo dookie braids, sitting here with the sir. You are a sad man. I don't care who like JJ, think JJ funny. JJ is a sad ass man. Because it ain't no way. Your daughters are grown, sir. Your daughters are grown. Why are we not? Why? JJ, you took your, oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. You took your ass round there to your son-in-law's barbershop, and you sitting over there talking to your, yes, dookie dehydrated braids. You sat up there with your son-in-law, and they had her to tell the other men that they going through something similar. So you meet with the son-in-law, but you can't even show up to your daughter's baby shower. You're a sad piece of shit, sir. I said it. You are a sad piece of shit. Just like them braids look like pieces of shit on your head. You're sad. You're sad. And for anybody who makes an excuse for JJ, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm side-eyeing you. There's no reason why this continues. Oh my God, this is real life. This is real. This is real. This is real. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Because this stuff, no, I don't want to see this on TV, because it should have been fixed. Period. Anyway, so then I said, the accountability Carlos and King Dwayne should have taken in that moment tells me everything I need to know. Meaning he should have took some sort of accountability in that, and he could have pivoted that, but he chose not to. I said production was sneaky, and that's on Carlos King, period. I told y'all, I've been called this out when I told y'all Selena was coming on the show. I told y'all that. I told y'all this stuff, how this stuff was going to go back when I told y'all that Selena was on the show. And the true tea is Selena was never supposed to be an actual Belle. The true tea is that Selena was supposed to be a friend. That's the true tea. And she was only supposed to film scenes with the other ladies because she knows the other ladies. Anyway, I also put that I like Selena, but to me, it was the sneakiness of it all. And what I mean by that was like this last episode, right? To me, this is why I do say that Soguchi should have done better, right? If it's a protection order, it's a no contact order. Instead of when Letitia told her that Selena was coming, and I'm talking about Soguchi and Akeisha, they were first. They came together. In my humble opinion, okay? So Gucci should have got her ass up and left then. Yeah, I said it. So Gucci should have got up and left then. You should have got up and left then. If you did not want to be in the room with Selena, you should have left then. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. So people saying that so Gucci needs to take some accountability. Here's where I feel like she should have taken that accountability. I feel like, again, once Letitia told her that Selena was coming, she should have got up and left then, because the no contact order was immediately broken when Selena stepped foot in that room. And just so y'all know, Selena was sitting outside in the car. Selena was sitting outside in the car. No. Again, in my opinion, I'm speaking on what happened on the show. She didn't take accountability in that moment. I ain't got to the live just yet. I'm speaking more so about what happened on the show. And in my opinion, on the show, she should have got her ass up and left. Period. Once you found out that somebody you're not supposed to have no contact with is coming, why would you not get up and leave? Right? You would get up and leave. So that's why I say in that moment, she should have just got up and left. Because clearly you see that production and Carlos is playing a game with you. You should have got up and left. So that's that piece for me, right? So then I said, just be real, Carlos. You want that major drama between the ladies, and I'm talking about So Gucci and Selena. And you knew what would come out of it, right? But I also said too that to me that doesn't mean that Selena nor So Gucci was blindsided by Carlos' production or anybody else, because I do believe that they both were. Now, I said the thing is, people have been calling out Carlos about these types of things for the longest. And what does Carlos do? He doesn't take any accountability. He flips it and then tries to pivot the conversation. Carlos wanted Selena at that reunion so bad that man was with. I'm not gonna say what he was willing to do, but I'm gonna just tell y'all that man was trying to get Selena to attend that reunion real bad. And I'm gonna just leave it there. Then I put also Maurice saying that Marceau misspoke should have been taken with a grain of salt, coming from someone who sleeps at his office and doesn't come home until 4 o'clock in the morning. You can't say shit to me, okay, that I would listen to. Maurice is a big blob of boring. He is a big blob of why, and as you hear, he just a big blob of just get the on, okay? And then I said, Carlos also gets upset when the cast or previous cast members have called him out about certain things, but he don't have a problem allowing people to bash Mel, huh? Because that man see exactly what be going on in them comments, and we ain't gonna sit up here and act like he don't. What's up, really? What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, absolutely. CK and production knew exactly what they were doing. Yeah, Maurice definitely came from there, and he absolutely said that Marceau misspoke. Well, and y'all, I don't have all of the tea. Let me just go ahead and nip this in the bud real quick before everybody say it. I did see Chit Chat's live. However, I didn't see all of it. So shout out to Chit Chat about the Facebook group stuff. I didn't see it all, but I did see some of it. I'm gonna go back and look at it today. Okay, so that was my post. And at the end of the post, I said, stay tuned, because I'm going to act a fool in a few hours. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I act a damn fool. Okay, so we're going to listen to Show Style and Spirit. Shout out to my YouTube wife. That's my YouTuber wife, okay? Shout out to my YouTuber wife, okay? Y'all give it up for Show Styles and Spirits, honey. Give it up for Show Styles and Spirits. That's my YouTuber wife. Okay? My you to the wife. My you to the wife. And y'all know one thing about Show Style and Spirit, baby, she is going to catch it before everybody else does. Okay, gonna catch it before everyone else does. Shout out to Show Style and Spirit. Okay, so we're gonna talk about So Gucci calling out Carlos King, right? And I'm just gonna say this from a perspective of a leader, from a perspective of an executive producer, from a perspective of any of that. When someone tells you that they feel unprotected, you should listen to them. Period. Period. Because what it looks like is that you do not protect your cast. You'll sit up and tell them lie. I mean, you'll sit up and lie to them folks and tell them folks you love them and all this kind of stuff, and they never even damn met them people. You said I'm talking about I love y'all. You need anything? Call me. You full of shit, sir. Yeah. Oh yeah, he get a kick out of people coming for a melody, which is why that's. Listen, ring bass. Listen, let me tell you this. That's why he was doing the review with Heavenly. I told y'all, Heavenly said the things that he want to say. Okay? Heavenly was saying the things that he wanted to say, which is why now he bring on 3 people to do a show when really, sir, you just get up there and review your own show. But instead, you bring on all these people on here, right? So that they can say stuff that you want to say, but you know you can't say. That's it. That's it. That's it. Period. Point blank. That's the exact reason why Heavenly was there. That's because Heavenly ain't watched that show. Okay, she watched the clips that came on the internet. She never watched that show. Period. And what did I tell y'all? I told y'all, I said they not gonna finish the season now. I want to know, is y'all gonna give me my credit for telling y'all that? I told y'all when they first started, I said they is not gonna finish the season now. I told y'all that. Did I not? I told y'all that. I said they're not gonna finish the season, and I bet you they ain't gonna be reviewing no Married to Medicine. Why Carlos ain't talking about Married to Medicine at all? But that's the best show. That's the best show. He not even talking about Married to Medicine. Come on, man. I told y'all, I knew right when this stuff happened. I said they're not gonna finish. And I also told y'all about them pre-record videos. I told y'all that was coming. I told y'all that was coming. I'm just saying that Carlos has a pattern. And to me, he brings people around to say the things that he cannot say, but he wants to say. You know, I mean, the truth is the truth, baby. Okay, so we're gonna listen to this. I was trying to, because I'm not really interested in Maurice, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not. I'm not. I'm taking Maurice with nothing. I am not interested in anything Maurice got to say. Okay, let me put my Okay, hold on. I want to share my YouTube wives video in the chat. I want to do right, and I'm gonna put it in the I'm put it in the description box as well. Shout out to her for catching this though, because again, if she didn't catch it, I mean, people seen it in real time, but folks don't be thinking of screen record. Him when and I don't know why though, because he do have a pattern of doing such. Okay, what's up, Shayla said? Happy unbelated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. All right. Okay, so here we go. And this is the right part. And I just wish, all I wish, this is all I had wished for. I wish the whole time so Gucci was talking, Showstyle Spirit could have caught Carlos' face. Just zoom into his face and his face only. Take these two off the bottom of the screen and only give me the two up at the top, baby. Give me the two boxes up at the top. Because I just to see his face replay back and real, I mean, like, watching it back, how we did with Marquez when him and Heavenly said bad edits. That's what I just need to see it again. I needed to see it again. I needed to see it again, honey. Okay, let's go, y'all.
Being very frank with Carlos King.
Carlos, I really felt disrespected. I did have a no contact order with Selena, which ended, I think, October the 2nd this year. And the producer was sneaking around filming her, and I just to be honest with you, we're gonna keep it 100. I just feel like I was on a platform where I thought I was protected, but I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that from your crew. I didn't feel protected,
Okay, so as you guys can hear, she said that she had a no contact order in place and that the producers were sneaking around filming Selena. Okay. This is what So Gucci is saying. So Gucci is saying, and I know that there are people who are not fans of So Gucci, but can we set that aside? This is another woman who is saying that they felt unprotected. I just feel like anytime that your cast tells you that they feel unprotected, you should do the necessary things to protect them, period, point blank. No one should feel like that. And I'm going to get into some other stuff in just a minute, but just so y'all can hear, right?
Kind of confused me a little bit, and I was very well protected because at the end of the day, you knew she was coming on the show. Now, let me answer. I understand. Let me answer you though. You told me answer you. Yeah. You knew she was coming on the show.
Notice his entire tone changes, y'all. His entire tone changes. Okay. You knew she was coming on the show. You knew she was coming on the show. And here we go with you playing with your words and you playing with people. Do I believe that So Gucci knew that Selena would be filming? Yes, I do believe that. But I do not believe that she thought that they would be filming in a capacity where they had to be in the same room. I do not believe that whatsoever, Carlos. I don't believe that whatsoever. But do you notice how he was talking over her so that she couldn't get her true feelings out? She couldn't really truly tell how she felt in that moment because you were talking over her. You would not allow her to make her point. Who else has he done this to? He did it a few weeks ago to So Good. I mean, to Keisha.
Let me tell you how I found out she was on the show. Actually, let me tell you. Well, they were filming the baby shower, and Latrice posted a picture on social media where they were actually at the baby shower. I said, they're filming the baby shower? I didn't know that. Maybe some of the other males knew, but I didn't know. Listen, there was a conversation about her joining the show. You knew about her joining the show. And at the end of the day, when it came for y'all to be in the same room, we understood about this no contact order. But we also knew too that when it came to y'all being in the same space, that we were going to respect the boundaries of that. And that's why when you left the improv class, you left and Letitia went after you to try to get you to stay.
Carlos, I gotta call your ass out right there because that's not how that happened. That's not how it happened to the viewers. That's not how that happened. And let's just tell the real tea. Selena was sitting out in the car waiting for the producers to tell her to go inside. So it was a setup that you did. I cannot with you, sir. I cannot with you. Selena was sitting out in the car, y'all. So when Letitia says, "Oh, I'm gonna bust your whole damn bubble," I'm sick of your ass. When Letitia says that she just found out, that is probably the truth. You know why? Because the producers set up the bullshit. Okay? The producers set it up. Just like they did Mel at Stormy's party. That's not how that happened, Carlos, and it's not even how it happened to the viewers. When Letitia says that she just found out that Selena was coming, I believe Letitia, because that's how the producers do. They set stuff up in the moment. Selena was sitting out in the car. That's why I said, if I was so Gucci, I would have left instantly when Letitia told me that Selena was coming. So stop. You want to gaslight all them people, but that's not how that happened, and you know that's not how that happened. And you know good and well none of y'all are working a protective order and I mean no contact order in the right way at all, and you know it. You know it. Call a thing a thing. I cannot stand a person. Your whole tone changes, your whole demeanor changes as you're talking to her, and you gaslighting the out of her. I am not a So Gucci fan, but you are gaslighting the out of her. Period. That's not how that happened. And for anybody who watched Bell Collected, you know that's not how that happened. You saw it on camera. But you're so busy wanting to create drama instead of catching reality like you say you do. Oh, we catch reality. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not.
And I'm not going to give away what happened the rest of the season, but I do think at the end of the day, there is some sort of accountability on your part that should be there based on you really, let's be real here, you really wanted to figure things out with her. And you really did regret what happened when it was revealed how, you made that comment, the drink was thrown off.
Do y'all see how he just threw that back in her face? We have already seen on camera. So you're not saying nothing that we haven't seen on camera. We've seen this on camera. We've seen So Gucci literally have a conversation with JJ about talking to Selena. So no, she did not have a problem talking to Selena. But the fact of the matter is that you are ignoring the fact that there was a no contact order in place, period, point blank. And you and your producers chose to do what you wanted to do instead of waiting on So Gucci to tell you whenever she was ready or when Selena was ready. You decided to sit up and plot and scheme behind their backs. Come on. Do y'all see this? Come on. Come on. I can't believe that this man would sit up and gaslight this lady as if the viewers still have not seen the present episodes that have taken place. And what you saying ain't true.
Messed up. So when it came to that, that is what happened. We also had security there too. So again, you were in a situation blindly.
That's another thing that's starting to piss me off, right? You think that because you hire security, that negates the fact that there are orders in place, or that there are people who feel a certain type of way that do not want their boundaries violated. Don't nobody give a damn about you hiring security. And I mean not one damn about you hiring security. Security gonna be on set regardless. So you saying you hiring security to add to your gaslighting is crazy to me. Sorry, y'all. I gotta go get the pups. Yeah, it's cold and the child. I'm making some red beans and rice today. Okay, how sorry, yeah, I can get the babies. They don't freeze out here. Hey y'all. What is that? Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. So again, security means absolutely nothing. See, he said the same thing at the podcast pertaining to mail. Oh well, we got you security, and he always gonna make it known that he got somebody security. That means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing. You don't get to say you hire security to negate the fact that boundaries are being crossed. Not only are boundaries being crossed, but it's wild to me, y'all. It is wild. Okay, it is wild. Oh yeah, I got my smoked turkey meat cooking right now, so I can fall off the bone, child. All right, let's keep going.
But I also understand that at the end of the day, you, JJ, and Selena do have this history, and I am aware that what Dustin said too, that you also said that's your husband, and no shade, you're married. You're gonna ride for your husband, and that's all fine and dandy. But again, I'm not gonna give away what happened the rest of the season. But there is a beautiful moment between the two of you that was captured in real time that you initiated. And what I also think too is, look, I know you have no desire to have Selena on the show, and that's fine. But
when you go rogue, you don't just settle for a little flavor. You want flavors that pack a punch.
Do not get me wrong. Hold on. Please do not get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong. I like Selena. But the way that this man is gaslighting the hell out of So Gucci, I wouldn't even want to. Once you show me once that you ain't really trying to protect me, then I'm done. Right? I'm done. I'm done. But who gives a damn about a beautiful moment? Who gives a damn about this stuff? This is where I feel like So Gucci is willing to have a conversation and willing to talk to Selena. But you got JJ with them dookie braids, with them barrettes at the end of them, who's sitting up acting like a weak ass man. And I'm going to continue to say it, and I would say it to his face. You are a weak piece of shit of a man. Because there is no way that this should be happening around you. You go meet, y'all. When I was reviewing the most recent episode yesterday, and I went back and listened to that barbershop scene, and when he said, "Oh, him and my daughter's going through a similar situation," right? I'm thinking this weak ass man can't even have a conversation with his damn daughters. But you can go meet up with somebody who is just a baby daddy. They ain't married. You talking about your son-in-law? Are you nuts, sir? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? I need you to grow some, though. That's what I need you to do. I need you to grow some heavy balls. That's what I need you to do. Grow some balls, JJ, because you are sad, pathetic. You're pathetic. You couldn't even go to your daughters. And this is another thing. Can we just call it what it is? Why could JJ not have went to his daughter's baby shower without So Gucci? Why? Why, JJ? Why could you not have gone to that baby shower without So Gucci? You again, you're a weak ass man. So Gucci and her daughter were on social media saying Selena and their girls were mad because it was now their turn. The tables turned quickly. No one could take Carlos's for his word. Yeah, yeah. He only cares about himself. He only cares about uh, uh, being dramatic, and you only care about doing all that. That's just crazy. That's what I'm trying to say, Ash. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. How you gonna meet with the son-in-law, but you can't even meet with your own daughters? That is insane to me. That is insane. It is also insane that you could not separate from being with your wife around there. Nobody, I think, has Carlos's full interview. Won't you go DM him and ask him why he put it on private? Maybe he'll give you a copy of it. Who that was shady as hell.
I also think you have to go home to your husband. Okay? And that's why we got that address. And you and Selena had this amazing moment that I'm not going to give away. Things did change once you had the conversation, but that's later in the season. But we get into it at the reunion too. So, that is the reality of this. But I want to hear from Maurice because at the end of the day, Maurice is also somebody that on the show felt the need to really showcase his blended family.
So at the end,
Y'all, Carlos is flat wrong. Carlos is wrong no matter how many ways you look at this. Carlos is wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And I'm going to find that interview where that girl told you on that radio station when you was around there with what's Neo's ex-wife name, y'all? What's Neo's ex-wife name? Dang. Oh, and it's probably something simple. What's Neo's ex-wife name? Somebody help me. Crystal. When they was around there promoting Bold and Bougie or Bad and Bougie, whatever the hell the name of that show was. When they okay, thank you, lady. Not Manietta, but Crystal. When they when they was doing promo for Bad and Bougie, Bold and Bougie, whatever the name of that show was, he was around there at Big Tigger. I think it was Big Tigger's radio thing. And somebody said, "Oh, well, Carlos, we have never heard your cast call you out about anything." And he was like, "No, they know. They know I love all the girls. They know not to say it because I love all of the girls. Yeah, I love all the girls. No, they told you what time it was then because that is a bald-faced lie. There have been several of his cast members that have called him out. And let's just hello, Monique, who you wanted to spearhead Love and Marriage DC. You used that lady. You used her for popularity over on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Because one thing we cannot say is that no matter if you like Monique or don't like Monique, Monique had a fan base. Okay. And we're talking about Housewives. You approached her talking about what the white peoples do around here. And you're doing worse than the white people to your own people, sir. You're doing worse than the white people do to us. Yeah, I said it. I did. I said it. You are doing worse than what you said the white people's is doing. Okay? So, therefore, I could just see him. Oh, money, yeah, money, yes, honey, yes, money, yes, yes. I mean, I could see it now. Having a conversation with Monique, I could see you telling. Did I say worse? Sir? I meant worse. You know what I meant. But Come on, he is worse than the white folks. Let's just keep it all the way above. You're a whole black man, and you literally are ignoring what these black women are saying to you. You're ignoring these things. You are exploiting marriages and doing crazy things. You are doing worse than the white folks is doing. So you told Monique that, and in my mind, I'm not gonna lie. In my mind, I be thinking, do this man really be selling y'all the picket white fence, surrounded around a house on top of a hill, a white house on top of a hill, it has your dream cars in front of the driveway, and you have all of the things, you have all the, yes, honey, yes, you have all the things. I mean, I don't know what Carlos be promising these people. I just don't. But you played with Monique. Then you went around there, you played with Winter. Okay. You played with Winter. She came back thinking that, let's fix these things. And you still played with her. Then you played on Cynthia's top. Okay. Because I know you was around there on that production team that talked about Mr. Chocolate. Hey, Jamal Bryant, allegedly. Okay. Not only that, you took your ass around there. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I ain't never steered y'all wrong when it come to Kardashian. I guarantee you somebody from Bold and Bougie gonna expose him too. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you one of them Bold and Bougie cast members, from my understanding, they filming season 2 where they I don't know if they rapped or something like that, but they were filming season 2. My thing is somebody from that cast is gonna come out, and you know who I think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be Malaysia. I think it's gonna either be Malaysia or Crystal. I do. I sure do. I think it's going to be Malaysia or Crystal who is going to come out and feel some type of way about the fact of their show. I just feel it. I feel it down in my shanana. Yes, I do. I do. Okay, so where was I at? Okay, I talked about Monique. We talked about Winter. Let's go over here to or Princess. You sure right. Or let's go over here to let's go back around here to Atlanta. Okay, we're gonna go back around here to Atlanta. Okay, we talked about Cynthia. I believe you. I don't care nothing about them taking pictures with you to this present day. I really feel like that's what type of time you was on. And let me just say this, Sheree, you're dumb. Sheree, let me tell you why you stupid. Okay, now this man promised you season 8, allegedly, according to you. You said this man promised you a full-time peach to be a full-time peach holder, right? Because of the other show that he stole the idea from, right? You told her that she could be executive producer on that project, and that you would give her, that she would. You certified that she would be the what's the name around here? Well, I thought today was second. Okay. We knew that wasn't true. Then you bring Sheree around Martell bald head despicable ass. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. Well, why we ain't heard shit about your friend now? If that was your friend. Huh? Huh? If that was your friend, I'm just asking. If that was your friend, why we ain't heard nothing else about Sheree and you being such good friends? Sheree was dumb for coming on your show. And I know y'all had some type of agreement, him being around on the Housewives, and Sheree being on your show, but that was stupid of Sheree, in my opinion. Sheree, you was dumb for that. Once this man show you who he really is, why you didn't believe it? Sheree she don't mind standing in the gap and being a scapegoat all the time. Just dumb. For what? I mean, it wouldn't be not another time that we would be kicking it or we would be hollering talking about we friends. Are y'all not friends no more because Martell is no longer faking it with her? I'm just asking some questions. I'm just asking questions. Chef down there, Carlos take that last. Yeah, it's down. It's not back up. Well, let me go check real quick. No, it's still down. It's still down. And I'm gonna tell y'all what else is down. Let me tell y'all what else is down. His he had a post, he put a post on Instagram too, promoting the fact that he was gonna be live on IG. He tagged Maurice and So Gucci, and that post is gone too. That post is gone too. Let me repeat myself. He had, and it was just a picture. It was no video, it was nothing. It was just a picture. The same picture that I got on this thumbnail right here is the same picture that he took a screenshot of and put on his Instagram. That post is no longer on his Instagram either. I mean, Carlos, if the people's eating him up as they should have been eating him up, he deserved it. He absolutely deserved it. A woman told you they felt unprotected, and then you turn around and tell her, "Oh, you should have took some level of accountability." Sir, that does not negate the fact that you and your production team set this girl up. He don't want to be. Oh, this is good right here. He trying to tell somebody else that they need to be accountable for their actions, but your ass ain't never accountable for nothing. Like what? And I heard him say that he wants some twins. Really. I heard him say that. And to say that you want a twin daughter, the way you treat women is absolutely insane. And I don't understand. Listen, the way you treat women is insane. And I wish you would just go on and tell these people you do not like black men. I'm sorry. I just wish you would. I wish you would. Carlos, anyway, moving on. Carlos might be in trouble, so Gucci may have put the nail in the child. Yeah, you're talking about he want a boy and a girl. No, sir. If you treat your daughter like you treat any of these other women, oh Lord, I hate that for your baby girl. I do. I sure do. I hate it. Boy, he has to follow the law. He needs. He sued. Him and Maurice was windmilling last night. And also too, I think I don't think the So Gucci thing is the sole reason why he removed that video. I think it was based off of Dustin as well. Hell, listen, True T, he do not be feeling what Dustin has been saying lately. He ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling that. His whole demeanor changes. I guarantee you, when they got up there live last night, he blew up. So Gucci phone, and I'm quite sure he blew up Dustin's phone. Maurice was good in his book last night because Maurice did exactly what he wanted him to do. No, he didn't necessarily say anything against Carlos. He just wasn't agreeing with a lot of stuff that Maurice was saying. Dustin wasn't agreeing with things that Maurice was saying, and you can tell Carlos appreciates what Maurice was saying. Does that make sense? Carlos appreciates what Maurice was saying, but Dustin was challenging Maurice, and I don't think that Carlos necessarily liked the challenges that Dustin was giving to Maurice. So I think that that is a lot of the reason why he deleted it as well. I think that, of course, the Soguchi thing did it, but I think that that also played a part in it as well. Dustin was losing me for a minute. He's back, not being biased. Well, one thing I think Dustin is definitely seeing. I think Dustin is definitely seeing what's popping. He's definitely seeing what's popping. Okay, and y'all, I'm gonna just keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. I let me tell you how much I care about Maurice. I care more about y'all. I don't give a damn about Maurice. I don't. I don't give two damns about Maurice. I don't. I've never liked Maurice. I don't care nothing about that man. I just don't. I don't. He is a blob of why are you here? He's not interesting. He just what do Maurice bring that is just so interesting? Nothing. That man is boring. Los was insensitive to Kimmy's anxiety. Oh wait, hold on. Los was insensitive to Kimmy's anxiety. His judgmental tone was similar to the tone that he used with Kiki at the last reunion. Well, not a shocker, is it? Dustin is about to experience a Carlos edit and really get to see what his cast are always talking about, using an edit to create change in narrative is Carlos, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. It's clear that Scott 2.0 have an issue with melody. I can agree with that. Maurice is playing as country crock butter. Oh, don't do that to the butter, Brittany. He's just as plain as a damn switch on a tree or something, a leaf or something, but not the butter, baby, because you know gotta use the butter to cook. Okay, but we don't. No, man. Don't do the butter. Don't do the butter like it. Okay, don't do that butter like it. He is just a blob of uninteresting. I mean, he's just so uninteresting. I keep saying that Maurice and Kimmy can go. Maurice and Kimmy can go. They can skedaddle. They can get their ass on something way. Dustin told him he understood Melody's position. Yep. And I remember last week when Dustin said that he thinks that Melody should be a little bit more open. Yay! Okay, sorry, y'all, I got a text. But that he should be more open. I mean, that Melody should be more open to receiving or being. He said that Melody should be open to having a conversation and resolving things with certain people. But then he also said that he understands why she's not. I won't give these people shit. They don't give you nothing else. They don't give you nothing but they give you nothing. They give nothing else to Mel. They don't care. So for me, I'm child. I can't believe people. Look similar from Ghost, looking like check your cash app. You are lifting my spirits today. Oh well, thank you so much for me being able to lift your spirits on that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your cash app, baby. I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. I'm glad to be lifting y'all spirits. It's me being on this second cup of damn coffee though. And y'all, I'm drinking out of Trendon's. I love this cup. I love this cup, but I'm drinking out of Trendon's tumbler. So it ain't even a regular type of. I think it's 20 ounces, 40 ounces of damn coffee, y'all. When you lose someone at the hands of DUIF, Kimmy and Maurice, yeah, like simply beautiful. Listen, I was so frustrated with the fact that we can set up and play and act like this stuff didn't happen because the state chose not to move forward with charges or whatever they were supposed to move forward with. We decide that it just didn't happen. No, Kimmy and Maurice, get out of my face with this. And let me tell y'all something else to the people who keep saying, oh, it's not like he unalived somebody. It's the fact that he could have unalived somebody, including himself. We don't take DUIs, DWIs. We don't take none of that lightly. Y'all say y'all some rich. In the words of Nene, y'all say y'all was rich bitches. If that's the case, call you a Uber, call you a Lyft, or already have you a driving service on damn speed dial. And can't nobody tell me not to be upset about that. I lost my grandfather to a drunk driver. Go play with somebody else. I don't give a damn what no bitch got to say about it. I don't like it. And I don't like the fact that we skate over it because, oh, he's not being charged or they not doing this. No, it still happened. And then you went to Black the next day with more alcohol in your hand. They talking about free read, free read, free read, free reads. Funky Dineva, your ass too. Y'all thought it was a kiki and a kaka. Wasn't nothing funny about that. That's not funny. You're irresponsible. You sorry as hell. And I don't rock like that. So no, I don't gotta skate over something because y'all want to skate over it. Hell no. Because he didn't unalive somebody. No, that's not how that works for me. Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting, and it makes absolutely no sense. And there are people out here who have lost family members to drunk drivers, and you think that shit is funny? It's not. I literally was just searching. I was doing my thumbnail, and there were three students that got unalived yesterday by a drunk driver driving the wrong way on the damn highway. 3 students. And so you think this is funny? Y'all think that this stuff is okay to skate over? It ain't. Now each one of those parents got to get a phone call about the fact that their child has been unalived because of a drunk driver. Get out of my face playing with me. Listen, these people over there in Huntsville, y'all ain't shit. Y'all is not shit round here. And Disney, I keep telling her and that chicken lady, don't y'all come over here. Don't y'all say nothing to me. Because this is literally how I feel about y'all. Y'all ain't shit. You got a problem with Mel talking about your DUI as if it didn't make all these news outlets. Somebody was gonna down talk about it. And I think that she is the most qualified to talk about the situation since y'all always talking about her. I saw them people talking about, why is Melody talking about Maurice's DUI? Why the not? They talk about everything else pertaining to her when it don't even got nothing to do with her. Look how many times they brought up Mel's name in a conversation that ain't had nothing to do with her. But then when she speak on the DUI, you got a problem with it. The fuck, so what? And Kimmy, just because you don't want to talk about something on TV, don't mean that we got to skate across it as if it did not happen. That's another thing that wears me out with these people. So you don't want to talk about it because it's an Achilles heel. Girl, shut up. That sounds so stupid. I'm not giving a damn if it's an Achilles heel. You set your crazy tail up there the other week, sitting up talking about people think I'm okay with my men being out till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not okay with it. It's an Achilles heel. Girl, shut up. That sounds so stupid. You act like you really got to go through some motions to fix that. No, put your damn foot down. Bastard, you better come home or it's going to be a problem. You look dumb. And I was so shocked at the amount of people in the comments talking about, yeah, Kimmy. Oh, Kimmy, we right there with you, Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy. Come on, Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy. Yeah, good for you, Kimmy. What? These people, y'all, it's just straight up pathetic and crazy. I say, those of you who are listening to me, you listening on the sound of my voice, and you around there, you employed by Kingdom Reign Productions, listen, go on and tell it all. Aunt Natty, you better talk about it. When my mama called me one day talking about, your daddy ain't come home last night, I said, so what you about to do about it? Well, I don't know. Then she start crying. Girl, if you don't get off my phone with this crying and go to Home Depot and change some damn locks, go around to the Walmart right down the street and get a new lock, I will change these locks. You wouldn't be playing with me. I can do bad all by my own self, and I ain't got time to be sitting out here guessing where you at. This man got a whole bed at the house and got the nerve to sit up and say that he is down to the whose credit is you repairing at 3 o'clock in the morning? Whose? It just y'all. I promise y'all, it just makes absolutely no sense. Now, Cameron, I'm not repeating that, but do what? Ooh, Cameron. 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 Let me go to the chat from my phone. I'm gonna put you in timeout. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't think nobody caught what you said. And watch, I bet you y'all scrolling up now to see what Cameron's. I bet y'all scrolling up right now to see what Cameron said. Hold up, Cameron. Cameron, you can't come in here and do us like that. You cannot do us like that, okay? Like, Cameron, you gonna make me end this live, Cameron. Yeah, I'm not. Hold on, I gotta catch. Oh Jesus. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, Cameron. Cameron, I was not ready. I just was not ready. Ah, ah. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh Lord Jesus. Now why that man had to catch a story? Why? Why that man had to catch a strategy? Why? I put Cameron in timeout, y'all. I put Cameron in timeout. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, that gagged me a little bit. You got me with that one. And what the F do he mean by he got something to put out to hurt Mel's feelings? These folks in the he was just doing something to make himself feel good. Maurice literally has what? A blob of nothing, just like he is a literal blob of nothing. Quiet as kept. Kimmy about already know. Yeah, you know, a mother knows, honey. A mother knows. Sometimes they be in denial, but they know. A mother knows. I'm not. I'm gonna shut up. I ain't got nothing to say because I'm in the community, honey. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm in the community, baby. Everybody on here know I like a little wacko wacko. Everybody here know I like a little ping. Woo. Okay, let me see. Hey, as Chef Don dropping out the bushes to ask, didn't the airline host say that the girls were about together, Carlos? Something's are happening. Yeah, you know, that's what the people keep saying. That's what the people keep saying, that the folks is gathering him. But you know, all the people are literally I mean, the people speaking up. The people speaking up though, y'all. The people speaking up. And unfortunately, you can't pivot all of these conversations. You cannot. Carlos, you cannot pivot all of these conversations like you just tried to do. So Gucci, talk about, I want to hear from Maurice about a blended family. We don't give a damn. Yeah, y'all, my mama knew. But let me tell y'all, you know what's crazy? When I had a conversation with my dad and my mom, now my dad, I thought my dad was gonna be like the harder one to get through. Unfortunately, my mom was the harder to get through. Telling him that or telling him that I was gay. My mom wasn't receptive right away. My dad was though. However, my dad got the grin and talk about. My daddy got the grin and talk about. Oh well, some of y'all know why my dad was probably grinning. You know the situation with my brother. So y'all probably know why he was grinning, but he was grinning from ear to ear. I think it was just a relief that he knew. But my mama, on the other hand, she turned up her nose and everything like that. I said, girl, what you turning your nose up for? I'm not gonna bring nobody around you that you don't want around you. Fix your face. Fix your face, baby, because I'm grown too. Fix your face. Fix your face, honey. Fix your face. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix that face. But eventually she came around. Carlos gotta pick a struggle. Either pay them well to be messy or act right and pay them. And I think, Adrian, you made a good point though, because I really, truly, honestly believe that that's why some of these people feel the way that they feel. It's like, girl, we only making crumbs and stuff over here. then let's just go on and expose what's going on. You know, I don't know. It's just weird to me. And it's just weird to me. Siblings know too because I knew about my brother when he was 6. I don't know why I was shocked when he came out. You know, family just tend to play shy when folks come out. Vanilla ain't repairing no credit from 9 to 5, let alone from at 3 a.m. It just don't make no sense. And I'm just trying to figure out how is Kimmy. You know what? I ain't trying to figure it out. I don't. Kimmy, if you okay with being embarrassed, you okay with looking dumb, you okay with all these things, then let that be what it is. Let it be what it is. But here is what I am here to tell y'all. I don't have a problem with Melody bringing up this DUI. I don't have a problem with Melody continuing to talk about this DUI. I don't got not one problem at all. Because y'all continue. You sat up here and said you had something for Melody. And I don't believe you got nothing on Mel. I believe what you're saying right now is a bunch of bullshit because she is unfortunately talking about the fact that you got a DUI and you don't like it. But sir, it's the reality. The reality is what was filmed. What are y'all mad at her for? I asked this question yesterday. Why shouldn't she talk about it? And nobody gave me a decent answer. Actually, nobody even answered the question. Why shouldn't Mel talk about the things that go on in y'all life, but y'all stay wanting to talk about the things that she got going on in her life? Nobody answered the damn question, though. Nobody. Because it ain't no difference. Just like Martha over there talking about the fact that they knew about this revenge P, which we all been knowing that they've been knowing about it, and won't nobody saying nothing. Male support. I did hear a brief conversation with hear a brief conversation with hold on, y'all. MLK speech. Didn't he talk about Tisha? She brought it up too. And so did Roy and Wreck-It Ralph. Child, hold on one second. I gotta do something real quick. Okay. Okay, so what I was saying was, I don't even remember what I was saying. I was talking about Maurice ain't got nothing on no Mel. He ain't got nothing on her. Yeah, he ain't got nothing on no Mel. He don't. I believe it was Maurice who encouraged Martell to go after Mel legally. Everybody on the cast is going to talk about the DUI. And they need to. They need to talk about it. They need to talk about it. Okay, so just like y'all say all the time with this reality TV, this bringing up Mel and Martell bringing up Mel is a part of reality TV. Well, hell, her bringing up Maurice is a part of that reality TV. How can y'all say that about everybody else? But then the moment that she get to talking, she need to be quiet. She need to be quiet. She needs to mind her business. As if y'all have done the same thing. Minded your business. Shut that stupid stuff up. I cannot with that. I just cannot. Melody just following the reality like Carlos said. Yeah, because he ain't. We follow the reality. Where? Half of the shit that be going on the show, we already know it's coming to the show because we didn't seen it on social media already. So what reality is you really following? Yeah, it ain't a problem when they do it, but when Mel do it, it's such a big problem. Ooh, she need to mind her business. Yeah, be quiet. She need to be quiet. However, I have my ass. I'm happy that Dustin was shutting his marshmallow head ass down. Listen, I just cannot. I cannot. Girl, where's my mods at? Night by girl, I guess it's just me and you. Cause where's the there goes Miss Linda. I'm about to say, where's the mods at? I'm gonna say where they at, child. It's time they talk about their own drama and give Mel a break. Absolutely. That's why I keep saying I don't see the problem with her bringing these things up because y'all talk about everything else she got going on. Did the people forget that Marceau and Tisha got on live kikiing about custody of children? Did y'all forget that? Did y'all forget that Marceau with them dentures and Tisha got online laughing and kikiing about kids in custody? That goes to tell me you don't care nothing about this lady. I heard Sonny's a piece of Sonny. That's what I was talking about. I heard a piece of Sonny's live last night where she brought up well, somebody I can't remember. It may have been How I See It TV that was up there, but she was asking about the kids and stuff like that, and that just go to show you right there they don't give a damn about that lady kids. They don't care about her kids. They don't care about her or her kids. Ash, no, I ain't got rid of them yet. Ash, I'm not doing this with you. Ash said, "The hell, ain't you get rid of all of?" No, I did it. Like, I got to do some evaluating this week. I do. Look at Adrian and Ash, y'all messy. Maurice and Kimmy keep their mouths on every other couple. Absolutely. Kimmy clearly. You're right. You're right. I ain't gonna even say what I was just about to say because you're right. They talk about everybody else on the show. Let's have a real conversation about y'all. Marcel sure did get his big back and big titty ass online with that foolishness. Yeah, I think the people forgot about that. That right there tells me all along that they don't care nothing about the kids. Because one thing y'all can't say, and drop down in the comments if I'm telling a lie. One thing y'all can't say is that Mel come for any of their kids. Mel ain't came for none of their kids. If anything, that lady has been more than supportive to their kids and whatever goals and visions that their kids have. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Tell me a time. Now I'm putting my Kimmy voice on. Tell me a time where Melody has said anything about their children. Tell me a time. And I'm talking to you damn Melody haters. That's definitely who I'm talking to. Tell me a time where this woman has got on television or anything and ever said anything about their kids. Can't say the same thing about them though. Can't say the same thing about them though. Can't say the same thing about them though. I'm waiting. I'ma just wait. This I'ma wait. I'ma wait and see if somebody answer that. I'ma wait. Absolutely. That's why I said she has supported their children and whatever their children had going on. But y'all can get online and kiki and kaka about this woman's kids. Y'all can talk about a lot of these things, but you can't, you just cannot tell me one time where this woman has came for their kids. Tell me. Can't nobody tell me because it ain't been that one time she has come for their children. I just, it'd be ridiculous because it's like they consistently can do whatever they want to, but the moment that male do it, male wrong, bro. That is crazy to me. Maurice thought it was a flex speaking down on someone being authentic. It was not at all. And this is supposed to be who they call what they call black excellent. Even the housewives know how far to go in certain boundaries to not cross, no matter how much they hated one another. Absolutely. And something I said yesterday about the housewives, you can say what you want to about Bravo. You can say what you want to about Andy. Say what you want to about them people. But one thing they do listen to is their fans. They listen to the viewers. And that may take them a while to, wiggle on in there with some things, but they listen. Carlos don't listen at all. Carlos told us he don't need us. That's what the man said. He said he don't need fans to watch his show. That's what he said. Maurice even had to admit what Wanda said on the hot mic and then try to excuse it. That's the stuff I'm talking about right there. And then there seems to be an issue when Melody is talking about these grown folks and what these grown folks got going on. Y'all can talk about every avenue and angle of her life. Talking about it's reality TV. Shit, it's reality TV when you do something, somebody else talk about it on the show. What are you talking about? So the reality TV piece only works for certain people. Okay, got it. We got it. Noted. Noted. It is 10:12. It is 10:12. If y'all have enjoyed this live, y'all bless the platform. Bless the platform. $10.12 or whatever you see fit. The Lord will bless you. Okay. Catch up $Chef Don 2. Period. They're so jealous and hateful. If they would be happy for her, they would be blessed too. Period. And that's one of the reasons his numbers look like they do. Who? You talking about Carlos? Did Kimmy invite Billy on the show? And did. Not only did she invite Billy on the show, but if we can remember, the conversation was about Wanda. The conversation was about Wanda being on the show, right? This is why I don't take Kimmy serious. Kimmy, that whole time was agreeing with the fact that Wanda was doing too much, only to turn around and literally bring Basement Billy on the show. And also, Kimmy is not singing the same tune she was singing about Wanda in the beginning. The tune that Kimmy was singing about Wanda was "Is That Wanda Go Too Far?" The sentiments was, Tisha, yes, you should say something to your mama. But now all of a sudden, huh? Because when we talk about the girls trip, how many times did Kimmy bring up in her confessionals that Mel wants Tisha to say something to Wanda, but she ain't saying nothing to the millimeters? That be the stuff I'm talking about right now. And that's why I have to point out Kimmy for being a snake. That's one thing Wanda ain't never lied about. Kimmy is definitely a snake. Kimmy is the oldest and doing the most. Yeah, and sit up and act, like she not. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It took me a while to peep Kimmy. It did. It took me a while to peep Kimmy. It did. It did. Kimmy had me fooled in the beginning. And I ain't gonna sit up and pretend like it ain't the case. She had me fooled in the beginning. Please hit the motherfucking like button. Don't motherfucking play with me on motherfucking today. Hit the like button at least. Girl. The likes need to be matching the views. Yeah. I mean, I'm just being honest. The first season, the second season, I started opening my eyes up to Kimmy. And I always say this. I really started opening my eyes up to Kimmy the third season. It took me a bit. It took me a bit with Kimmy. It did. It did. And I just be, whew, I felt like Kimmy was at least a, how can not necessarily a peacemaker, not necessarily, because to me, she wasn't really that, but Kimmy had a gentleness about herself that I felt like went far, right? But it took people time to really peep how she moved. For me, I'm gonna just say for me. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can say for me, it took me a while to peep how she moved. I know I'm not the only one that. Now, a lot of people say they peeped Kimmy the first episode. A lot of people say that, but I gave Kimmy the benefit of the doubt. I did. I absolutely did. Yes, she didn't seem malicious. She didn't seem like a vindictive and negative and malicious person in the beginning. She didn't. She did not. I like Dry Libido when she was when she was her authentic self, but after the reunion when she said she wouldn't be friends with Thick Tongue if they were not in-laws, she came back slithering. Yeah. And that's why again I say Wanda may not tell the truth about a lot of things, but she sure told the truth about her being a snake. Hold up. Check your cash out. Oh, let me check it, honey. Oh, y'all, it is cold and I can't wait for these red beans, baby. Woo! Red beans and rice with some jalapeno cheddar cornbread. Hallelujah. Oh, thank you so much for your catch, If. I sure appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Lee, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me hold on. Girlfriend Chronicles. I gotta give it to you. I was listening to you on another platform in the bushes. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. Shout out to Girlfriend Chronicles because she is funny. She is funny. You had me hollering yesterday. I think it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I can't remember, but you had me hollering. Shout out to Girlfriend Chronicles. It was the name you was coming up with for Maurice and them that was funny to me. Oh, child, they want sympathy because he got a DUI. My cousin was unalive by a drunk driver at 8 years old. He would have been 42 if he was still here. That wound will never close in my family. Ham sandwich, I'm right there with you. I lost my grandfather to a drunk driver. Do you know that man was going to get more food for my grandmother to cook Sunday dinner? He got unalived on a Sunday after church. He came home. My grandmother sent him out to the store. So y'all can already imagine how my grandmother feels about that, how she felt about it. Because again, she sent him to the store to get some potatoes and some other stuff to finish her Sunday dinner, and he never made it back home. So I don't play about that type of stuff. I don't. I do not play about that type of stuff. We're not going to sit up and dismiss a DUI, DWI. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And Kimmy, I promise you, sis, you sitting up talking about you don't want to talk about it because it's an Achilles heel. It's some bullshit. It really is. You want to talk about everything else on the show. You want to talk about everything everybody else is going through. But you know, I want to talk about the fact that your husband had a freaking DUI. That's the T, sis. That's what happened. It made it all over the. You knew it was going to be on the show. So what is you mad for? What you mad for? What you don't want to talk about it for? You knew it was going to be on the show. You knew that. You knew it was going to be on the show. And for you to walk around talking about you don't want to talk about it is so weak to me. Yeah, the people think I'm okay with my man coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not okay with it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're definitely okay with it. And the innocent instigator, you are absolutely right. I have been talking about the fact that OWN and Kingdom Reign do not put no type of disclaimers up there. When Kiki was on the show, they didn't put no disclaimers up there, but you care so much about her. When domestic violence and stuff is going on, y'all don't put no disclaimer up there about that. Put a disclaimer up there. Because it is people in real life who deal with this stuff on a regular, everyday basis. And you think it's a game. It's not. OWN is just as sorry as Kingdom Reign, if you ask me, with that stuff. Because this shouldn't be a reason why we are not putting out disclaimers. Because this is reality, right? You filming the reality, right? That's one thing I'm going to always give Bravo credit for. Bravo going to put a disclaimer up there. They're going to put a disclaimer up there. But they put one up for the Fletcher son, I believe. Oh, really? I don't think it's the DUI. I think they didn't want it out that he stays out all night. Oh, well, I'm so sorry, Bobby's Law, but that comes along with the fact that you have been caught up this time. You've been caught up this time. You know, I listen, these people are some strange individuals. Okay. She definitely okay with it. She just not okay with it being known in the public. Absolutely. You knew. I don't understand how Martell was allowed to just flat out lie about being convicted. That's another thing that I would never understand. So let me, and you know what, while we're on that, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody to take this wrong. And if you do take it wrong, come speak to me if you feel like a certain type of way. But here's what I'm going to say. I understand that there were people who were at the courthouse yesterday, but I want to clear this one thing up because I don't want this narrative being spun, right? I have not seen any stamped documentation with a new date yet for Martell. I'm not saying that did not happen. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that I want to see it. I want to see the stamp. I want to see the document with the new date on it. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. Okay. Maybe the document wasn't available yesterday. It may be available in the next couple of days. I just want to see it for myself. Right. And again, That's not to slight anybody. That's not being shady to anyone or anything like that. I'm just saying that I would like to see it with my own eyes. Okay, so I'll just leave it there. Kimmy A singing cities. How many nights is Uncle Fester sleeping at the office? I just don't understand that. Simply Beautiful. I don't understand that. Sleeping at the office. That's crazy. Again, y'all can tell me all day what is rescheduled. I want to see the stat. I want to see the document. That's it. I just want to see the document. Y'all have to throw out these dates because I've heard them, but I want to see the document. Yeah, it was a lot of confusion yesterday, and I wanted to clear that up because it had spilled over into my chat yesterday morning. And again, I'm not saying that it's not true. I just want to see the document. I've been going by documents this long time, and so we'll get it. Uncle Festa is a perfect name for Maurice. Maurice is a clown. Okay. Yeah, I've heard all kind of stuff. That's why I say again, all the confusion will be solved once we see the document. That will stop all the confusion. So again, the bottom line is, Carlos, when not only a woman, but when someone tells you on your cast that they feel unprotected, you should be doing everything in your power to make sure that they are protected. I believe So Gucci calling him out. I believe Akeisha calling him out. I believe Melody calling him out. I believe all these women, Monique calling him out. I believe all these people calling him out will cause a ripple effect to more people calling him out for his ways. It's going to happen. And if not, you would have left that video up. Right? You'd have left the video up. And it's still not up. Oh, yeah. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. So, my thoughts are, yeah, he either got off of that live stream, and who watched it to the end? Did they stay up there to the end? Because I know he had been letting some of them get off, and it just be him and Dustin talk about Potomac or something like that. Did So Gucci and Maurice stay to the end of the live? They did. Okay. Child, I don't know, but it's a coward move to remove that video, in my opinion. It should have just been left up. I mean, that's just how you feel. Leave it up. Maurice and Dustin got into it. Yeah, now I did see briefly a little bit of Dustin digging in that ass. Hold on a second.
On there, or he might just, cut her off right now, and not even for. But what did you all think about?
So y'all make sure y'all go check out Show Style and Spirit, because y'all know my boo, my YouTube wife, she caught it all, baby. My YouTube wife, she caught it all. Okay, y'all need to go over there and support her, because these people, Carlos. Oh, and somebody asked a question. Somebody said, do you think that Melody or Martell will ever do Messy Mondays with Carlos King? And the answer to that is hell damn no. Hell damn no. Hell no. I don't think Mel. Come on, y'all. Y'all think Mel gonna go around here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think all of his chances of interviewing Mel is out the window, honey. Do so for any of y'all looking for Mel to be around there, Mel not supposed to do that. I don't think so. Nope. Nope. Martell, on the other hand, I could see him interviewing Martell by himself, not with extra people. But Mel, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Number one, you got to remember the way you didn't treated her. Yeah, I don't think Mel would sit there with him. I just don't. Yeah, dreaded queen. Me too. No, Martell is likely to say something incriminating. Could be, but I'm just saying I see Martell doing it before I definitely see Mel doing it. I don't see Mel sitting down with Carlos. I don't. I just don't. I don't. And why would she at this point? Y'all ain't gonna, they ain't gonna do nothing in the chat but bash her and then call the Melanie that's crazy for defending her. No, he don't support her for real, for real. Because let me tell you something. And then I'm done after this. You know what pissed me off the most? Letitia and Melody is on both of your shows. Melody is on the show that brings in your true coins, right? Not one time other than the fact of when they posted something, you down in the comments talking about congratulations. Mel is the very first person who has ever won an award based off of your trash ass shows. And you didn't even have the nerve to make a post congratulating her for winning an award. You didn't congratulate Letitia for presenting an award. These were representatives of your shows. And then you get in the thing, and when Letitia brings it up, yes, honey, yeah, keep that fake shit. Keep it. Yeah, he congratulated her in her comments. When she posted the video of her acceptance speech and stuff, she put it in. I mean, he was in her comments talking about congratulations with a heart eye. To me, that is crazy. That is insane. You're an entire executive producer and you are not going to congratulate these two women for doing something. They were in the room with some heavy hitters. And you mean to tell me you couldn't even put up a post and say congratulations to these two queens for representing OWN Network and Kingdom Reign? That is crazy to me. Let me tell you something. Hate to keep bringing Bravo up, but Bravo will go all out when people are nominated for something, i.e. the People's Choice Awards. When the housewives are up for the People's Choice Awards, Bravo they be into it. They love that type of stuff around here. And they know how to congratulate their people. It is a sorry ass look to see you not even put up a single post about them, but you can go around there with them ex-housewives that really don't give a shit about you and take pictures, talk about your wife. Boy, the people can't see it. I don't know what it is. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Couldn't have been now one of my shows. Mel and Letitia would have been sick of my ass. They'd have been sick of me. They'd have been sick of me. I'd have had to tell them prepare to be sick of me because the way I'm about to celebrate y'all for winning an award for my shows, for the show. I mean, you always talk about you created these shows and you did all this and this the number one show, but you could not even put aside your ego to literally your ego and hatred, because it's what it gives me. You couldn't put that aside and congratulate either of these two women. Letitia wasn't up for an award, but just the fact that she was able to present an award with Melody, I don't understand why you just didn't do it. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. The show was nominated, but they didn't vote. Oh, see, Miss Peggy, I ain't even know that because they only, I ain't know the show was nominated. Well, I do know that the show was nominated last year. I believe the show was nominated, and I believe the show was nominated in 2021 as well. But instead of him congratulating these people, and then you make it seem like when people call you out for what it seems like you have an issue with Melody, then you gaslight the people. Oh, me and Melody are good. We're good. We're so good. That was whack to me. I'm sorry. That was whack to me. Could never be in there my cast and think that I wouldn't celebrate them. That is crazy. Where he go wrong at? Where he messed up at? Where he effed up the thing at? Where he effed up the thing at? I voted for Jersey Shore. Well, if I can remember correctly, it wasn't like mine, right? Where you had to vote. I think you could. I think you could vote for what you wanted to on there, and so that would tell y'all I only literally went to go vote for Mel and went on about my business. I went on and voted for Mel and went on about my business. I'm glad Mel won, but I was rooting for Tammy, nominated for an award. She's worked so hard to get those pounds off. I do agree. I do agree. Tammy, having Tammy in that category, Mel was up against some big folks in that category. She really was. She was up against a lot. She was. So shout out to her for winning though. Shout out. That lady is smart, connected, and confident. Melody, she is. Oh, you talking about Akeisha? Okay, elaborate just a little bit more. What do you mean he messed up with Akeisha? What do you mean by that? You saying he shouldn't have done what he did to Akeisha? Is that what you saying? Or what do you think? Let me know. Wait, I call her Big Tammy? I don't think I call her Big Tammy, did I? I didn't mean it like that. I meant big, like there are people big. I didn't mean, I wasn't calling Tammy big. I wasn't. I was saying big, like there were some big people in that category, meaning like, when I say big, I'm talking about like well-known, like well-established. They've been doing their thing. I was not trying to call her big. I promise I was. I promise I wasn't. I was not trying. If I said that, that's not what I meant. I meant there was some heavy. Let me just put it this way. I can't say that either. I was about to say some heavy hitters in that category. I was not trying to call that lady big or heavy. I promise I'm not. I'm not. That is definitely not what I meant. That is definitely not what I meant. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Oh God. Y'all knew what I meant. Mel has a lot going on, and okay, hold on. Let me scroll up. Mel has a lot going on, and the issue with this show aren't her immediate concerns. Akeisha has the time, and he keeps playing with them. Now, I do agree. I agree that Akeisha, I do believe she is well connected, not only in the city of Jackson, but I do believe she has a lot of connections. So I do agree with you on that. I agree. And I agree that she probably wasn't the one to play with when it comes to certain things. I do agree with that. I do believe she is smart as well. Oh, they tickled me talking about Big Tabby. I did not mean that. I promise I did that. And then when I say heavy, I be like, that ain't even finna make it no better either. But wait, while we talking about that, y'all know what's crazy? Did y'all see when Mel accepted her award? Did y'all see how Tambra Judge was looking? I always call it Lady Tambra Judge, but it's Tamara. Did y'all see how Tamara was looking? Oh, she was sour puss face. Oh, girl, what you mad for? Girl, you mad? You mad, girl? Girl, what you mad for? She, boy, that face was so scrunched up and turned up, honey. And I know it hurt. I know it hurt to scrunch that face up like that. I know it do. I know it do. I know it hurt. All them fillers and Botox and all that stuff you done got done to your face. I know it hurt. Oh, it hurt for you to frown that face up, but you did it though, sis. Boy, she was. But you know how when you eat something sour, you know how you make that face. That's what Tamara's face was looking like. Oh, you mad, girl? If he congratulated Letitia, oh yeah, he would have had to congratulate Mel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at how Gucci started off answering the question. She told the backstory. She wanted to get that off her chest. I believe that too. Child, she was big mad. Yeah, she was big mad. Big mad. Oh, you sour puss face. No, fix your face, girl. Fix that face. Fix that face. I wish I could have seen Martell, Tisha, Destiny, and Kimmy's face when she won. Child, I'm trying to tell you. Well, listen, y'all. Yeah, I don't. Y'all know we had this conversation yesterday. I don't care for Tamara at all. You see how vindictive he is all about. So Gucci called him out. Yeah. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm not a fan of So Gucci. I'm not. I'm not a fan of So Gucci. But I feel like when any woman tells you or anybody tells you that they feel unprotected, you need to listen. Because that can lead to so many things that you are solely responsible for. It's not even about you not liking certain people. And so this would be my question to the Melody haters, right? This would be my question. So now that Akeisha, Monique, and So Gucci have called out, and So Gucci and Akeisha are currently on his shows right now, what do y'all have to say about him? Because at first it was all about Mel. Mel said this. Mel said this. Mel. Mel said it. Mel said it. It was Mel. It was Mel. Mel. But now when there's other people, I don't really see y'all talking like that. I don't really see y'all talking like that, right? Y'all have shit to say when it's somebody else. Oh, Mel's over there talking about toxic leadership, and Mel was doing this, and Mel was doing that, only for all of it to resurface and come on back. I mean, she had put him in a situation because if he fires her, it's retaliation. Yep, smart. He was smart. Was that a clear man who screamed out beautiful when Mel was walking up on stage? Yes, it was. 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 I did hear that when I went back and listened at the video. I heard when she was walking outside, I said, beautiful. Beautiful. I was like, okay, you better recognize something. Yeah, somebody did holler that out in the they had me grinning. They had me cheesing. Come on, you better, sir. Y'all know that room was full of nothing but the club people anyway. So when he said, beautiful. Oh, it was literally right when she got ready to step on the stage. Right when she got ready to step on the stage, he's like, beautiful. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. I know you lying. I know you lying. Wait a minute. I know you lying. Did I told y'all, I said this the other day when we talked about the scene before it came out. I told y'all, I said somebody gonna find a way to blame Mel. She won't even. I told y'all that somebody was gonna blame Mel and she won't even dare. I told y'all. What did he say? What did he say? I told y'all. I say everything Mel fault. She ain't even there. And everything Mel fault. I was grinning so hard when he said that too. It was her moment. I love that for her. And yes, I love that. He's like, beautiful. I loved it. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I think that what these people expect, they expected the millimeters to not what's the word I'm looking for? They expected the millimeters to ruin. How can I put this? They expected the millimeters to ruin Mel's chances of being honored, being recognized, having successful businesses. They wanted to blame that on the millimeters. They did. They kept saying that the millimeters ain't good for Melody's brand because she gonna have to do this and she gonna have to do that and she gonna have to do this and she gonna have to do that. It ain't good for her brand. Am I lying? I always tell you, if I'm lying, stop me, baby. If I'm lying, stop me. But they always say that you can view it's called the American Reality Television Awards. Hold on, let me go grab the link and I'll put it in here. But yeah, they expected for hold on, reality. I'm gonna put I put the full link in here. Let's see, copy and okay. So again, they expected for the millimeters and the stuff that they was accusing the millimeters and stuff of, that it was going to ruin her chances of certain things. But in all essence, the millimeters went over there and voted for Melody, and that's why she thanked the millimeters. She thanked the millimeters. She thanked her amazing fan base, because her amazing fan base is the reason why she walked away with that award, right? And you cannot take that away. You just cannot take it away. But what the people don't realize is the amount of doors that was open for her. Can I tell y'all something? Let me tell y'all something. The cheapest ticket for that award show was $2,500. That was the cheapest ticket. Did you hear what I said? That was the cheapest ticket. $2,500. That tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. When I went to their website, because they did have available tickets for you to sit in the audience, so you just sit at one of the tables, and the price was like, I think it was like 24 something, and then when it came out, when you paid all of the fees, it totaled out to like $2,500. No joke. So that right there alone tells you that she was in the room with some powerful and prominent people in reality TV. Some of them not necessarily in reality TV, or may have once been in reality TV and they've gone on to do other big amazing things. Like, it's a lot of stuff there. So you know, she's literally sitting next to a table where people are clearing millions for being on reality TV. Are y'all kidding me? As much as I don't like her, Tamra Judge, we know she getting paid big money around here. All them OC women, I believe them OC women, and I believe them Beverly Hills women is really over there making some money. Why do y'all think that their salary has never been exposed like Atlanta and Potomac and all of these other places, right? Their salary has somewhat been exposed. When it comes to Beverly Hills and OC, you don't really hear nobody talking about their salary. That's because they clearing millions, but they already rich. So, you know, you people just have to think. You just gotta think. Just think. So again, I'm gonna just say congratulations to Melody. And that's just what it's gonna be. Congratulations to her. I will continue to say it. Congratulations to her, since the damn bastard over there on that network won't damn say it. Just ridiculous, girl. Ridiculous. Damn ridiculous. Y'all, I'm about to go pour me another cup of coffee. I don't really need one. Hey, friend. What's up, friend? Oh, you missed quite a bit. You know, we had to call out, you know, Kalisha for you know, so Gucci called him out yesterday about not feeling protected. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same stuff. These women around there not feeling protected. Melody don't feel protected. So Gucci didn't feel protected. I'm sure Selena feels some type of way, truth be told. Truth be told, I'm pretty sure Selena feels some type of way. I would really like to know how she feels. Okay, you got her. You got, yes, y'all. Go around there. Oh, yeah, we got to stop real quick. Hold on. Now, I don't think my friend got his sale going on anymore, but I need y'all to go over there and get these good smelling candles. Okay, hold on. So I got 300 some people up in here. Yes, I'm about to plug my friend. Is sure is. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. My bad. Because I was like, wait, what's going on here? Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all, listen. Y'all need to go around there and get the Enchanted Holiday Candle. All right, from Jay Taylor, Home Fragrance. Get your candles, baby. What is y'all waiting on? Oh, probably should do this right so that it'll come up blue. Okay, there we go. Y'all go around there and buy them candles up, okay? Y'all know y'all want a good old Christmas, good nice Christmas candle around there at the house. Go on and get you one. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However many you feel like getting. Go around there and support my friend. Okay. If the truth be told, he can't pitch another hit show because the Marriage Huntsville was not his idea. Oh, well. They do yeah, you know what? These people are weird. So y'all please go support my friend and make sure y'all get y'all Enchanted Holiday Candle. Y'all don't got that one. Y'all got the other two. Okay, but y'all need to go get this one. And it's white, y'all. It's white and it's pretty. The box is pretty. The candle is pretty. Go around there. Gift it to y'all grandmamas and stuff. You know, gift it to the people. Hold on. He said he got 30 units left, y'all. 30. Can we please sell him out? Can we please sell him out? Okay, hold on. Let me get back up here. You said the dreaded queen. He kept going back to that and claimed her and Kimmy got into it at the reunion. I believe he sicked her on mail, but if her lungs aren't one, that was real nasty of him. Oh yeah, so they're saying that Kimmy allegedly have went off on bail at the reunion. Girl, I'll wait to see it. I'll wait to damn see it. Because Kimmy, you cannot be mad about your folks talking about your husband's DUI and talking about your husband being out to 4-5 damn o'clock in the damn morning. What is you mad for? Because you look stupid? That's why you mad. You look dumb and sound dumb. Okay, y'all. So y'all, please go get your candles. He got 30 units left. We gotta sell him out. We gotta sell him out. Okay. The Enchanted Holiday Candle. Y'all make sure y'all go get it. Okay. And then I'm about to get out for here, y'all. But before I do, y'all do know we got the Winter Wonderland in Atlanta. Y'all, I got some good news. Some real good news. Okay. So for those of you who are coming in on Friday and you're leaving Sunday morning and so you can't come to the event, we are having a meet and greet. It is a ticketed event, but it'll be a meet and greet at the wonderful shout out to the Wellness Noir, okay, in Atlanta. So I want y'all to get y'all tickets to that and come out, meet me. We're gonna have some light bites and some good old little drinks and stuff like that. Just come on out and let's have a good time. And again, I mean, if you coming to the brunch and you want to come to that too, you can come to that too. But it's just something a little light for the people who may not be able to make it to the brunch. Okay. I am so upset. I will miss this. I'll be in Cancun though. Come on, Cancun, Girlfriend Chronicles. Shout out to Girlfriend Chronicles. I do appreciate you for your cash app as well. Thank you. Come on, Cancun. A good old nasty vacation do sound good, honey. And when I say a good nasty one, I want to hunch all day, every day on vacation. Do. A good old nasty vacation is what I need. Listen, I can hunch every day, do what I want to do every day. Listen. I know y'all probably like that, Chef. Enough is enough. I'm just telling y'all, it would be nice. It'd be a nice way to end the year, wouldn't it? You coming on Saturday? Oh, you in and out, ain't it? I know some people are in and out, but and unfortunately, y'all, I cannot make it to Melody's event because I do have a podcast recording to do on Saturday. So unfortunately, I won't be there, but I know it's going to be really good. I know it's going to be phenomenal. And if you guys are there and you need something to do on Friday, hit me up. And if you haven't got your tickets for Sunday, make sure you get them. Okay. Yes, keep them coming. All my friends say you're gonna be at the meeting. Agree. Period. Pooh. Okay, y'all, please, we gotta sell Jay out. Okay, we gotta sell Jay out. Got 30 more units. By tonight, I need to hear that he sold out. Okay. Y'all know how I plug my friends. I don't play about it. Okay, y'all. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna go finish my red beans and rice. Yes, because it is cold. My turkey meat has been simmering, so I know it's ready to fall off of the bone. The beans been soaking overnight. And I'm about to make this jalapeno cheddar cornbread, and I'm about to eat red beans and rice for lunch, baby. Okay. I click off the video for 10 seconds and people talking about hunching. What happened? Lee, okay, Girlfriend Chronicle said she was going on vacation, going to Cancun. And I said I could use a nice vacation, honey, where I can hunch every day while I'm there, wherever I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Hunch every day, drink and eat what I wants to eat. I just need a good nasty vacation. I just need a good nasty vacation, child. Oh, let me do this here really quick too before I forget. I'm gonna put Jay's link in here one more time, and then I'm about to put Show Style and Spirit video as well, so you guys can go check it out. A lot of y'all keep asking where is Carlos King's video. Well, you may have to go DM him and ask him why he took the video down. Okay. Today I will be live doing my Married to Medicine review, and I have a couple of other videos that I'll be working on today as well. And then the tickets for the meet and greet should be available tonight. Okay. Let's see. Show Style and Spirit. Y'all know this is my YouTuber wife. Share, copy, and paste. All right. Not no chilling cornbread, girl. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all go sell my friend out, and I will be sure to talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.